Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Uttu Rans, and I'm back with another video. This time I'm previewing Manchester United versus West Ham United. A big fixture, honestly, for us. Obviously, I'm super happy with the 3 points that we did get against Crystal Palace at Sellers Park last week. A stadium where we were unable to win in 5 years. The last time we won was, I think, in 2020. And a team that we were unable to beat in the last 4 fixtures. So obviously, that was a massive victory for us, gaining those 3 points also to move up in the table, to stay close to those big European spots, so that hopefully now we can build up this momentum, slowly keep racking up these points, and be in contention to, by the end of the season, be one of those clubs to be in those European places, and end up over there. So not just to play in the Champions League or Europa League, hopefully it's the Champions League obviously, but also to get that cash so that we can get that upgrade, you know what I'm talking about, and make our team a lot more better and competitive next year, to be able to balance all the different competitions. Now, our game against West Ham. Honestly, I'm a lot more optimistic going into this game. Um, in my opinion, we should beat this West Ham team, a team who lost to Liverpool in their last game in their own stadium. So, going into this game, given the way that we did perform against Crystal Palace in the second half, I hope we can do the same thing. What we did in the second half. If they do what they did in the first half, bro, cut that, man. Cut that. These guys ain't serious at all. That's all I can say. These guys are ready to play whenever they feel like playing, is what I feel these days. But I better see 120% of effort in that game from every single player, and that will 100%, in my opinion, be enough to get us this win. All they have to do is play for the badge. That's all they've got to do for, not play for their own self. These people, I swear, they're just cashing in those checks and then doing whatever they feel like in life. They ain't playing for the badge. They've got to believe. They've got to believe in their potential and play for this badge and play for us supporters and fans who watch them from all these different areas of the world, different time zones. Stay up late at night, wake up early in the morning just to see some disastrous performance. Sometimes it's not acceptable from my end, honestly, and I can't take that at all. It can't be these players just doing things for themselves. They've got to think about the supporters and fans. Into this game now. Obviously, Mason Mount played the whole game. He played the whole 90 minutes, and luckily he didn't pick up an injury. But in this game, given that Matheus Cunha is back, I think this is where he's going to slot in straight into the starting lineup. I think Matheus Cunha will replace Mason Mount in this game, and Dorgu obviously didn't start the last game. My lineup going into that game, obviously, as you could see at the start, I got 10 out of the 11 correct, with Dalot actually starting in place of Patrick Dorgu. And going into this game, I think Dalot will keep his spot, given that he was at least better than usual. He was average in the game, in my opinion, but given how bad Patrick Dorgu has performed for us this season, I think Amorim will keep faith in Diogo Dalot to start this game once again, and try and keep it, try and stabilize the defense, and also try and help out in the attack. Joshua Zirkzee, obviously, I'm happy for him, given that he did get the goal that brought us back into the game against Crystal Palace. I think he will 100% start as a striker once again, with Mbeumo Cunha behind. Amad Diallo, I think, will once again play in the right wing back role. Casemiro and Bruno, I think, will start. I wouldn't be surprised if Kobe Mainu is given an opportunity by Ruben Amorim to start alongside. It's probably going to be alongside Bruno, but that's going to mess up the whole team. So I think it's better to keep Mainu on the bench as of yet, because I don't see Amorim dropping Bruno at all. So I think, yeah, Casemiro and Bruno will play in the midfield. Shaw, Delict, and Euro will once again, I think, start for us at the back line. And with Lisandro Martinez probably coming on a bit more earlier this game. I was so happy to see Licha back for us. He got to play the last 12 to 14 minutes of the game. I think this time out, I think Shaw will be subbed out in the 60 to 65th minute, giving Martinez a longer rope, so he can, as he fights his way back to full fitness. So Martinez will obviously replace Shaw over here, and I would love to see this boy here, Lacey. I would love Ruben Amorim to give Lacey a run out, because once Mbumo and Amad Diallo do go to the AFCON, Lacey will, in my opinion, if Ruben Amorim is the right manager and believes in his morals, will give Lacey a lot more chance to perform and prove himself in those run of fixtures. But I wouldn't be surprised if Lacey does get 15 to 20 minute cameo in this game against West Ham. Let's see how it works out, but this is what I'm predicting to be our lineup. Lamons in goal, Euro, Delict, Martinez as a centre halves. I think Euro, although was subbed out in the 54th minute of the last game, I think he will once again start, and I think Amorim will put him out there to help him get a bit more confidence in this game against West Ham. Amad Diallo and Dalot, the wing backs, Bruno, Casemiro in the midfield, Mbumo, Cunha behind the striker, Joshua, Zirkzee. That's what I think is going to be the lineup. Let's see how Ruben Amorim does set the team up in this game. I'm hoping for a good performance, and I'm predicting it to be a 2-1 victory for us at Old Trafford. Let's hope the players can back it up, given how they did perform in the second half against Crystal Palace. Let's hope they can build this momentum going forward and slowly cut the gap to the teams who are third, fourth, fifth, sixth in those regions or in those areas. And hopefully by the end of the season, it's a season where we can reflect upon later on, reflect back and say, okay, this is an improvement and something we can carry on for the future. Let's hope for the best. Anyhow, 2-1 is what I'm going for. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you a lot soon.